Hey, hey, go. We keep the network L.I.T.T. There's dudes in that girl Tony. It's them finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans. Living in today's time. We live. Air Monday 9 to 11. On the night shift. You don't wanna miss it. Got the dopest guess and we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Tony and Duke, best in the business. Watch him get it. Go to YouTube. Search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guaranteed. Hey, you laughing to your because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. We lit. Tony and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
All right, this your boy Duke Desdome.
What? Ain't nobody even heard you.
I'm sorry. All right, this your boy Duke Desdome. It's the Lit Network, and who we got in here?
This your girl, Tony Dominique. The favorite person to look at or hear or whatever on your Monday night. If you ain't looking at me, you're looking at trash. No, I'm just joking. Anyway.
But listen, it's Monday, and I had a pretty good weekend. You know.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh man, I worked. You know, and then Sunday, you know, we celebrated my little cousin graduation. Shout out to my little cousin Corinne. She's I believe she's going to state next year. She just graduated high school, Norcross High. So shout out to Norcross High. You know, so.
She graduated from Tucker, didn't she?
It was a Tucker. I thought she.
Didn't she graduate from Tucker
Yeah,
High School? Doesn't
okay.
the sign say Tucker High School?
Okay, I'm sorry. And shout out to Gwinnett. Okay.
Tucker is not in Gwinnett.
This is the Cavs. Shout out to Cavs. Shout out to Georgia. Okay. You know. Shout out to the East Side.
So
North
I
side.
hear she must have graduated from Tucker High School in DeKalb County.
No, I mean you got it right. That's pretty much it. You know, because you brought it back to me. You brought it back to me. But I mean, we had a conversation about Norcross and all the different high schools or whatever, so I got it mixed up. But you know, shout out to my little cousin. You know, she's on her way to do some great things. So you know, it'd be awesome. I'll be able to bring my daughter to see her. You know, on the college campus. I never had that experience. You know, so I think that'd be pretty dope to see your big cousin on college campus.
I'm excited about college campuses. Me and my kids, since we got like 2 years before we hitting them college streets, we're gonna go to like the HBCU tours, and I'm gonna let them go to the other colleges just to look around.
So you pulling for your 3 boys to go to HBCU?
HBCU. I think it's time for us to put our kids and those talents back into HBCUs. Like the other schools are basically like winning off of, you know, our backs again, kind of like how everybody feels we're doing with the world right now. You know what I'm saying? People are winning off of black people. That's what universities and stuff are doing. They're picking the best crop and using it for their game. And I don't think it's fair. We need to put that energy back into the black schools. And when we start putting that talent back into black schools, the money will start following into black schools because people are following the talent. And if the school don't have the talent, ain't nobody looking at it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, that's a valid point. You know, but I'm definitely down for anybody that's furthering their education. You know what I'm saying? So however you do it, get it done. You know, you know, HBCUs are awesome. You know, I never went to college or whatever. Went to University of Phoenix. I don't know what that means.
That's a college.
Okay, cool. But you know, really on campus to get that whole experience. But for what I see, you know, HBCUs give you a lot of culture. It reminds you of who you are.
They do. You know what I'm saying?
So
You're not taking the African diaspora at ABC University. You ain't taking that.
No.
You ain't learning about your real heritage at this school.
Yeah.
It's not even part of the curriculum. Or else it might be that one teacher that may do it. It's like 3 people in the classroom that just like snuck in there. Anybody got time for it?
Yeah.
Take your kids to the HBCUs, and education is an education anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you know what I'm saying? And half y'all know y'all don't even use your degree for what you did. So you went to school for no reason.
So let me ask you this: being a mother of 3 teenage boys, how do you feel about if one of them or multiple of them was to decide to go to the military? Would you be open to that?
I am opening. I need to get I can't talk today. I am open to my kids really doing whatever they inspire to do. I am team support mommy. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to live their life If they want to come to me, I'll, provide guidance. You know what I'm saying? As far as the military, my mom was in the military, my dad was in the military. So, that leaves me as a military brat. My half sister, she's in the military. I mean, there's a lot of military. I have uncles and what have you, whatnot. So there's a lot of military in my family. I personally know that it doesn't work for me because I'm rebellious and I can't have nobody demanding that I do anything. So it wouldn't work for me. But if they feel that, it's something that they want to do, then they can definitely, research it and go from there.
That's good stuff. Yeah. I'm always pro-choice. Whatever you think is best for you. I can't say, don't let it be detrimental because, of course, going to the military, if it's wartime, it could be crazy. But, you just, pray for your kids and teach them, instill the right things, and, they're going to make good decisions. So, shout out to the kids out here. I know, could you imagine being a kid in this time?
No.
That's crazy.
Did you watch the BET Awards?
I didn't.
It's okay. I didn't either.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't. Anybody watch the BET? Y'all hit us up and y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. I'm reading the post that people speaking on it.
I did see the Megan Thee Stallion video.
Did you like that?
I like Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, the video was cool. You know what I'm saying, for quarantine feel. But,
yeah, they was talking about her robotic knees. They was like her knee game. They was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like her cartilage ain't gonna be shit when she get older. I'm talking about she going hard right now, like for real.
And well, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna get older and you can't do it. So you're supposed to enjoy your body while you can. You're supposed to smack it up, flip it, rub it down, whatever you need to do. It's yours. It's yours.
That's how we talking. That's how we talking now.
Yes.
That's what we doing.
If your body can do whatever you use,
we smacking it and we flipping it and we oiling it down.
Use your body to the best of your ability to whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank
Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? If you can flip. If you can do a split while you can.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
But anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to move into the real part of the show. We're going to play Feel Me by Michael Starr. And you better be a star, Michael.
Oh, he is. Shout out to Michael Starr.
You know him?
Yeah.
They're your cousin?
No, it's not. I mean, but me and his moms are good friends. But shout out to Michael Starr, Hey, moms. Momager? That's what they are?
Momager.
Momager. And the momagers out there. We lit!
Makes me believe in love. Am I doing too much? I just wanna feel your touch. Girl, give me your love. I got patience for you, girl.
Did I do better with my
Gotta rush, street dance for love.
I'm still learning, so don't criticize.
Touch me, baby. I want you so bad right now. Love me, touch me, feel me. Feel me, baby. She love me when we play a reggae song. But so when that's every time you put it on. Your confidence, it really turns me on. Your confidence, it turns me on. When a man like you a reggae song. I sing a few moves every time we put it on. Oh, she wanna me love to a reggae song. Said she wanna vibe and wanna dance.
It already sounds like it's pop. It already sounds like we get to an island somewhere and you vibe it.
Who's playing that bottom three? Who's playing
I know his mom, Stacy, it's cool people. Jamaican, I think my way to go. And she started managing.
Am I doing too much? I just wanna feel your
It's like when Caribbean people come and bring their coolers.
girl, give me love.
And they playing music. Sometimes they have people performing. They be winding out there. And they be all over the street.
Girl, Gotta rush, three things for love me, baby. Just so bad right now. Touch me,
Oh, the cooler fish.
The cooler thing.
feel me, baby.
So it's really a cooler party. Everybody cooler thing. I always go.
Oh, cooler.
Cooler thing.
I thought he said cooler fish. Yeah, I was like, what? I didn't hear cooler. I missed the cooler. I ain't know what's going
In
on.
summertime, we kind of almost missed it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it'll bounce back.
And you do it?
And we back. Hey,
I mean,
That was
we
lit.
We ain't go nowhere. Why we have to be back? No,
well,
I'm just
I mean,
joking.
you know,
That was a
our visuals are back of us people. You see us.
that was a good song. I felt like I was really at Bahama Breeze. Like
I felt like I was
I
on
need
the
like a
beach.
little drink.
I need a drink with an umbrella. Okay, my toes
Little-
need to have the
little
grains of sand
frozen-
going through them. Yes.
What?
You know, I gotta have my toes. I like to stick my toes in the sand, not all the way, just the toes. You know what I'm saying? Submerge them just a little bit. You know, so that's my thing. Don't judge me. When
Please don't judge.
and that's when I drink my drinks
and
when they're a
we
little bit more,
won't judge ya.
you know, fruitier and
It's
sweeter.
supposed to be ugly.
No, that's one thing.
But they
I
could be
I got nice
beautiful.
toes, like for real. I got nice toes. You better ask on the streets. You know, ladies will tell you I got nice feet, for real. Can't
So
be dealing with
is there like a list of people that we can ask? Like,
I mean, I ain't providing no
do you have
list.
a Do you have a toe reference?
I'm not providing no list. You gonna have to do your homework out here. But but you know, some things are deal breakers though. You know, and I, honestly, I had a chick and then she was flying and everything, but the feet was just banged up, like she had construction worker feet. She almost had the feet like how ballet dancers have.
Maybe she was a dancer.
But she was never a dancer. She
How you
never
know? She
danced.
told you she wasn't a dancer. She was a different type of dancer.
Well, like legit, like I really couldn't, like she didn't have no rhythm. Like we would go out and kick it, she really couldn't dance. Like legit couldn't dance. I was like,
I
damn, this is
can't
real.
dance either, so I feel-
So when somebody can't dance, it'd be like, would that just make you a hand dancer?
I can like two-step, but I can't like, and I can like feel a beat and rock with it, but I can't like
Really?
dance.
Yeah. Like when
That's
you see
not
other
my
people
thing.
really like get with it. I can't dance either. My dancing is more like I be jamming. Like it's more like a jam. You know what I'm saying?
A vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe, a hard
It's a
jam.
vibe.
You know, and then it's not choreographed. Like I can't get the bus stop thing or the Casper slide. Like how people do that.
The Casper slide.
What's the
the
little
cha-cha
slide?
slide.
The line dances that people do.
The electric slide,
All
the
that-
cha-cha
all
slide.
that, like,
I
I
can
just-
do all those.
Like you know, some people can just catch it and then fall in
I can
wherever.
do choreographed dances.
I
Like
can't.
if someone wants to teach me a dance that has like an 8 count or something,
Right.
I could do that
See
type of dance.
see that's what throw me off the counting.
I can't do a freestyle dance. You know
That's
like,
me.
what is you doing?
I'm freestyling. Cut me loose. Put me on the dance floor. I'm cutting all type of fabric.
Anyway, we finna move on to the favorite part of your day. It's time for Tony's Hot Tea Topic.
To talk about whatever it is, you know that we gon' put it out here on Tony's Hot Tea Topics. Tony's Hot Tea Topics tonight.
All right, lovers and losers. Let me tell y'all. I know y'all want me to talk about the BET Awards, but I don't watch award shows. Not for any special reason. I just think they're boring. So what I am going to talk
I
about...
thought I was by myself.
What I am going to talk about is this pandemic we're still in. And how the CDC says that there's way too much virus for us to control it at this point. Like y'all is out here being real reckless, and at this point we can't hone it back in. So it's going to be a mess. But more importantly, I think the Karens and the Kens are getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of references I want to mention about the Karens and the Kens because they getting upset out here. And they are not feeling it at all. Like, on top of a normal day when they just upset just because you just out and about. They getting more upset because now they got to wear masks and they, somebody's making them do something that they don't want to do. It's getting ridiculous. Like, we have Karen from Trader Joe's in North Hollywood, California. She was screaming at an employee because they asked her to wear a mask. And she said, she has a medical breathing condition. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it could be a thing. I'm not a doctor. Hey, whatever. She said her doctor told her not to wear a mask, but I thought that the CDC was saying if you have a medical condition, if you have a weak immune, the mask is supposed to be, whatever. Anyway, either way, she was caught on camera calling the store employees a Democratic pig, and she threw her cart on the floor and stormed out. Wow. Temper tantrum Karen. I don't understand. Then we have coughing Karen. She saw a guest at a bagel shop in New York, and she decided she was going to approach them because they didn't have on a mask. And once she was, I guess deemed ignored, she decided she was going to cough on them to show her concern. Like, since you don't have a mask on, I'm going to cough on you to make sure that next time you wear your mask. I don't know. Karen, I'm a little confused. Then you have food tossing Karen in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? She was asked by the store employee to put on her mask. And she got upset and began throwing her food out of her cart onto the floor. I don't know what the temper tantrums is really all about if somebody asks you to put on a mask for your safety and the safety of others. But hey, this is what the Karens are doing. But not only Karen, we also have Raging Ken. Okay? Ken was out here at a Walmart. He was at a Walmart in Florida. And he was asked to put on his mask to go into Walmart. And Ken decided he was going to run up on the employee and tackle and push him down. And not only did he push the employee, he decided to not leave the store, but run into the store and run through like a toddler on a sugar rush, dashing and dipping through the employee so he don't get caught. I don't know what's going on, but this is a real life situation. You cannot make this stuff up. And then you have Pier 1 Karen in Jackson, Florida. She was asked by a cancer patient. The lady was really concerned for her health. She was asked by a cancer patient. She's also a mother of 10. She asked Karen if she could put on her mask, so she could shop without worry. Karen just flicks her the bird. And she's, forget you. I guess she felt a little CeeLo Greenish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the song I'm talking about. But hey. And then lastly on my list of Karens and Kens, we have gas station Karen, who was asked at a gas station to put on her mask, and instead of doing so, she decided to spit on an essential worker. I feel like spitting is like the ultimate disrespect. That deserves like a punch in the face.
I'm listening to this, and this is crazy. I have just a couple questions. Is everybody named Karen? Every woman? We just putting Karen on. Is Karen just the go-to name?
Karen is just the go-to name.
Okay, cool. I was like, wow, she's so. Okay, cool. All right.
You don't know, like.
I get you. I'm saying that, but when you did this, I thought you was looking for Karens and trying to find all the Karens that's been fucked up about their ways. Secondly, I think with the COVID now, I think that coughing is gonna be a deal. I don't think being able to just cough, like if it has malicious or deliberate intentions to.
Oh wait, this just in. What? Popular Jersey City restaurant and lounge cited for having hundreds inside without masks. Officials say Jersey is out there reckless. Yeah. I was trying to book a vacation, and a lot of the vacations said they're not accepting people from, I think, like New York or Connecticut.
Wow, that's crazy.
Or Florida. No, not Florida, because I'm going to Florida. It was another state that they're like, no, we're not accepting you. You can't vacation here.
Wow, I think Louisiana one of those places, right?
And when you get here, we're going to check your ID to assure that you're not from any of these locations.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is crazy out here. Y'all put on a mask. I mean, what I'm saying?
Just wear a mask,
everybody and their mama selling masks.
But listen, I'm going to tell you this. When you wear masks, you still need chapstick. You still need chapstick just because we can't see them. That's like saying you're just not gonna wear no underpants. Like you gotta wear drawers, man.
I don't wear drawers.
There she go. Okay, it's okay for women. Yeah, y'all don't have balls. Like we can't be out here free balling. You know what I'm saying? Like then you got ball sweat all in your socks. You probably don't wear socks. Not just rolling down the Achilles of your leg. You know what I'm saying? Not running all into your shoes. Boy, fun guy. But listen, everything. This is what I'm saying. Take care of yourselves. Make good decisions out here. Wash your hands. You know, stop eating booty meat. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna just get real, if we gonna make good decisions, well, you know what? Let's take the last one back, okay? Let's stick to that. You know,
So
eat bananas, get your
Continue eating booty
up.
meat. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, you know, just be grown, just be safe, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, if she's a wild one, you know, bust a garbage bag down, and you know,
A garbage bag?
if she's one of them kind, I didn't really want to. This is a family show.
Is this not? Not you telling the kids to eat booty meat.
But you know, all I'm saying is make good decisions out here. Take care of yourself. You know. And comment, you know, this is the Lit Network shit. I'm Duke, that's doing that. I got this little fly thing with me, you know what I'm saying? I hide it, you know.
This little fly thing.
I hide well, you know, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't hire me.
Okay, cool. It's a party shit.
We a team. There's no I in team. There is a me though, because I'm here, okay? I'm joking. Dude, what are you going through today?
Oh, nothing. My phone, I was just having some issues with the phone. I was trying to prop it up. You know, I didn't have my dilly-dally to hold my phone, so.
Who says dilly-dally?
You know, my apparatus.
Your dilly-dally, your apparatus. Like, where did you come from?
Well, I mean, you know, I was growing up old school. You know, I had some OGs around me, so. I mean, that's pretty much it. You just pick up on old things, you know. You pick up on, you know, old school. I've been buying.
So you mean to tell me your mom and your grandmas and all that stuff is walking around saying dilly-dally?
Well, probably was an uncle or something. Maybe one of the older fellas that came to my dad's mechanic shop or something. It was like a word out once I picked it up.
Sound like y'all was watching like Ned Flanders.
Well, I used to watch Carol Burnett's show. I used to watch. You know, I used to watch what's that? All in the Family with my grandfather. You know, MASH with my uncle. So just stuff like that. So you just pick up on little things, and you know, wordplay was always interesting to me. I guess that's why language arts was pretty easy as a kid.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you had one thing that you could tell the audience today about this show, what would you tell them? Why should they watch and listen to the Lit Network?
Y'all should watch and listen to the Lit Network because this is a fresh show. We're coming with a style and a platform that I haven't quite seen consistently out there today, and I feel like we bring a vibe that's needed to break the top of the week. You know what I'm saying? What else? Because Duke that's doing on here, you know, and Tony Dominique is on here. And this is a black-owned business, and you know, IBNX is giving a platform for us to give other people an opportunity to be heard, to be seen, and connect the dots, paint a better picture for our community, you know, and shed light on the unseen culture. So I just feel like what we bring to the table is something that we need at this time, and I want you to continue to support the show. If you're not and you hear about it, jump on board. You know, we take bandwagoners and everything.
I'm with a good bandwagon.
Absolutely.
I'm all for a good bandwagon.
Yeah.
Also, if y'all want to support the show, we are selling T-shirts. If y'all have seen me and Duke with our Lit Network T-shirts, we are selling those.
Merch.
Okay, we'll probably have some other things coming, but we're starting with T-shirts because that's what you start with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody starts with a good T-shirt and then they elevate to probably like a cup and then they move to wristbands.
Pen, wristbands, you know,
like,
money clips.
I feel like that's the
you know
line, the transition
might have hats,
marketing.
You know what I'm saying? Vases and all that for the uncles and stepdads. You know, stepdads wear vases. Got a nice hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking out here looking like a little league coach. You know?
Little league coach, little league litwear.
Yeah, litwear. Oh. Yeah. Can you cut that part?
We're live.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't think they can cut it.
All right, cool.
Anyway, but also music artists, you want to get your music on the show, definitely hit us up. You know what I'm saying? We're, as you see, or hear rather, all the music out here is independent artists. Really putting in that grind. We're looking for the best of the best of the best.
Yes.
And we want to get y'all out there. So hit us up in our DMs, emails. Don't hit me in my DM. Hit him in his DM, okay? So we can get your music. Like we've heard some good songs these last since we've been back on the show. I think
it's been lit. Good. It's been lit. You know, it's crazy because I have a few songs from like the beginning, and I was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so many songs coming in that wasn't up to par, but you know, we just got to roll what we have, right? I had to tell Tony, I was like, we got to find a new format of you know, how we gonna rule what, you know, what's what and what's gonna get played and what just can't make it. You know, it was really me and her listening, and then, you know, I was like, hey, you got to put your kids to work. Like, we're gonna need them. So your music get pretty much rated by teenagers up front. As soon as she gets it, she send it to them. They put it on their phones and they share it. And when they have practices, you know, so that's what you're getting. You're getting the raw teenage appeal and appreciation. And then, you know, we didn't oversee, you know, because there's some stuff sliding in there that they just don't be feeling. Maybe like that Michael Starr one, they be like, and we'd be like, bruh, y'all tripping. You understand? Then we start preaching who Bob Marley is and, you know, and all that. So, but anyway.
Clearly, he's just, I don't know what he's talking about. My kids listen to all that.
They do?
They be vibing.
Okay. All right, cool. Good
We
stuff.
was in the room earlier today, and they was really vibing with me. I had on a good little old school mix, and they was like, "Mom, you got the best music."
Oh, now that's a pat on the back for kids. When kids tell you when kids tell you your food good, you listen to good music, and you dress well, you're like, man, shit, fuck the world. You can't tell me nothing. My child said I just look good.
That's like that.
I'm just saying. Sometimes my daughter tells me, she's like, Daddy.
I love your daughter.
You're like, Daddy.
She just keep it real. She
Yeah.
keep it way
Too real.
100. She
Too
keep
real
it 1,000
oh,
really.
Man. Oh, man. All gas, no brakes sometimes. I be having to pull the reins back on. I love her. Shout out to her. Chica, go to sleep.
It's the summertime.
It is. But you got
How
to keep
late
the kids.
can kids stay up in the summer? Like, what is that at that point where you like, you know what, you being real reckless as a parent?
It's really dependent on your schedule. Like, if you got to be somewhere, they got to go to sleep. If you got to get up at 8, you got to be somewhere at 9:30. You know, if you have an agenda, they got to go to sleep.
What if they don't have to go with you?
No, they don't have to go with you. You can just kick it. As long as somebody there to monitor you don't hurt yourself or someone else, you could just, it's summertime. Like, be loose, be a kid. You don't have to have the restrictions unless you have to honor something as far as, like, you know, any extracurricular activities. But just be a kid, have fun. Eat cake late, you know what I mean?
Eat cake late.
You know, let the cake get built up all in your back teeth, you know what I'm saying?
Now you trying to cause Dennis bill.
Well, I mean, that's what we got to worry about. I'm saying as a kid, I'm knowing what they thinking about. You think a kid care about the dentist bill?
Yes, they need to think about that because when the dentist pull that dentist tooth out.
Oh, well, then you go give them some money. How we do it? What's our traditions?
That ain't my
The
tradition.
tooth fairy.
There's
go
no
give you some
tooth
money.
fairy that lives in my house.
Oh,
It don't
well.
come to my house.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, we got classic traditions.
Maybe, I don't know if my doors don't, you know what I'm saying, welcome the tooth fairy in like that, but
You do
your tooth fell out, sorry.
What's the little elf on the shelf? You do elf on the shelf?
I do elf on the shelf for myself. My kids don't really care. I do like the naughty elf on the shelf or the bad elf or the mischievous elf on the shelf. You don't really get that naughty.
Did you just introduce that when they were kids and they just rejected it?
No, I mean, when I first did it, they were a little younger. And at first they thought it was real. Because I used to, like, spend some strategic time. Like, you know, that 2 weeks when they're out of school, you know what I'm saying? It's hard because they be up late. So that means you got to now stay up late to move it. Or you got to get up early before them to move it. Or they like, he ain't moving.
See, that's the commitment that, like, for me, I'd be like, man, it ain't that serious.
I used to have like Spider-Man hanging from the ceiling. I used to be real extra with my elf on the shelf.
But you know what? When I see that, it gives me, like, when I see those traditions or whatever, because I didn't grow up with that. Like, my mom didn't do none of that. Like,
They didn't have elf on the shelf when you was little.
well, I'm just saying, like, just
You old.
traditions is what I'm saying. Traditions and stuff like that. Like, we did like Easter egg hunt, but I faded out of that early. I was just like, man, I ain't about to be running around. I just faded out of it early.
We used to do all of that. We used to do Easter egg hunts. We used to have
The
like
tooth fairy, Santa Claus.
in the backyard. Like I used to be like, all right, everybody in the house.
So how
invite,
old were
like,
you when you found out that Santa Claus really wasn't that guy? It really wasn't what you thought it was?
I don't think I ever really believed in Santa Claus besides the idea of him being like an attachment and things.
With
Like you go see him at the mall.
Okay.
Santa Claus to me was the dude that you take pictures with at the mall.
Oh, see, you
He
like
wasn't.
she was
he
a
wasn't
realist.
the dude that
Yeah.
brought my gifts because one, my dad never brought me Christmas gifts.
Mm-hmm.
He would just say, "Okay, we're going to the store. We're going to Toys R Us. We're going
Yeah.
here. Pick out what you want,
Right.
and move on from there." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so. That was that. And then my mom, she didn't say there wasn't a Santa Claus, but she also didn't really like say, Santa bought these. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like, you have gifts.
Yeah,
And
that's how
however
it
they
was.
got here.
My parents was like, man, I'm not giving this fat white guy, man. The first thing, we don't even have a chimney, okay? So how you get in it, okay? And that was my question.
That's why they made the Santa Claus movie. So he gets through the windows, he comes down the chimney, he gets to you however.
We had burglar balls, and as a kid, I was like, because I watched my dad like tighten the burglar balls up, and I was like, I want to help, and I was like, man, I had to take 2 hands to. And I was like, Santa Claus is special. He got drills.
He's magical. He can shrink.
You know what I'm saying? He got
and
drills.
pop out.
You know what I mean? And then my thing is,
He takes the red pill and then he goes bloop, and then he pops back up. Boop,
But see, my thing is
He
like,
takes the blue pill
okay,
and
so he
boop,
take
and
little,
pop back
he
out.
take little elf people, which are midgets and dwarfs or whatever you want to call them, right? And then he put them to work for just like one day, or they go to work for the whole year just preparing for one day. I don't know, my mind just, but then again, I was a kid that watched horror movies at a very young age, so
You know what? I done got off track, y'all, because I could talk about random stuff all the time. We're going to play All Falls Down by AZ. And then we're going to, find our special guests and see what we can bring out to the table. You know what I'm saying?
AZ, All Falls Down. We lit!
Listen to the radio. But then when you don't have to have
Playing it back in stereo. I said playing it back probably in stereo, so you listen to that
I'm
voice.
getting a real feeling, but I'm here at the same time too. But hear about like I'm not getting the feel.
Can we talk about what we do now?
But you make
Tell me what we do, 'cause when it all falls right down, tell me what are we to do? I'm in the second chances, I'm in the sweet messes, but baby right now, I'm posting nothing fancy. I'm just focused on my life. Sorry, but I gotta be running. Let's just keep it light, or else you'll just be running. So can we talk about what we do now? We do right now. Tell me
You say you never really ready for what I'm saying.
when it all tell me what are we to do? We could just be friends. Let's just keep it there. It's not that I wanna, but let me just be clear. My eyes are on me,
What's your role here?
eyes on me. It's not that I wanna, I'm just not ready. Can we talk about what we do now?
she knows my mission.
We do
She's like,
tell me what are we do?
but I want my own podcast. So like,
Tell me
I'm
what
a
are
lot.
we to do?
I'm not my first one, right?
15 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
My first one was like, I wasn't sure how to manifest it out. Because I got
I got
10 seconds.
5. Coming back on you, Duke.
All right. That was hot. That was lit. I'm rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is Duke Desdale. This is the Lit Network. We got Tone Dominique in here. We got some of the flyest people come through and rock with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to IBNX, shout out to Trish, It takes a lot to run a business independently. And y'all, again, like we say every show, finance and financial literacy is important, And I'm saying this because I'm a witness. I'm trying to get my credit score. I'm right under that 700. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to I'm trying to break that barrier. So, but once we get there, man, it's like a whole new world. I'm watching my friends around me just business blossom, lifestyle, just able to make, some good changes that they've been, pushing for. But, people buying homes, there's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely keep your mind right, keep your focus locked in, and it's about that dollar for real, for real.
It's about that dollar.
Yeah, if we were the number one consumers, just imagine, how much power we really have. You got a lot of power. And I'm gonna tell you, just like the movie Chirac. Did you see that movie? Chirac. A Spike Lee movie that he did. When it was like the musical, when Nick Cannon was like the lead actor, and it was in Chicago, and the girls, pretty much the ladies pretty much told the guys in the street, hey, if y'all continue to war and fight and kill each other, we're gonna stop having sex.
No, I don't recall seeing anything like that.
Yeah, that was Chirac. That was the whole concept of the movie. People didn't like it because it was Nick Cannon. They felt it was corny. You know what I'm saying? You watched it?
I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I feel indifferent about Nick Cannon. Like,
he's a super cool, corny
thing.
guy. Like, he's a super cool, corny guy.
I would date Nick Cannon. I like
well,
a super cool,
he's
corny guy.
The thing about it, he's confident in his corniness, which makes it cool. Like, I think when you do anything confidently, you have a cool factor that people can accept.
That's why some people like, how you give it that lame dude?
He's cool with that.
He was okay with him. Once you're confident in yourself, regardless of what that self is, that's attractive.
It's a whole different aura. You know what I'm saying?
I really like it's even the finest and the greatest looking of people. Once they show that kind of, I'm not really confident or a little weakness, it's like,
you see it. I mean, look at somebody like, and I learned a lot just through hip hop. That's why I know how influential music is. Like Biggie really gave me, I was a little husky, little asthmatic kid. You know what I'm saying? Big ass head. Until I grew into it.
You still got a big head.
But I had to grow into it. You know what I mean?
Barely.
But it was grown when I wasn't grown. Like
it was that size when you was little.
You feel me? What? Shit. So I don't know how my mama did it. She should have had a cesarean, but she had me natural. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway.
Shout out to Lynn. You are a real trooper.
Shout out to my mother.
You are my shero. If you push that out.
I don't know how she did it. No epidural, no nothing. She a soldier. That's why she just had one. She was like, I'm never doing that again. You
ruined her. All the other children that came after you.
That shit.
You shut it down. One and done.
Shut the factory down. I'm a one of one. That's
I'm a one of one.
You know.
But I was supposed to be a twin.
What happened?
So there was
you ate your twin? Oh shit! She ate my. Get me off this show. I'm out of here. I hate it here. But to my point, I'm saying with confidence. Like Biggie showed me, like when he said once she grinned, I'm in game.
Ugly as
ever. That right there, black.
Gucci
like,
down
and then
to the side.
He was black. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like he probably had the skin tabs on his neck. I never really was able to see because I never saw him that close. But he probably, a lot of big people, they got the skin. He probably had that.
Like
the
patches?
He had the little skin tabs, patches. Yeah, all that. With the extra skin meat piece, like it looked like a mole, but it's just extra for whatever reason. Probably got that, you know what I'm saying? And then, he had a cock eye. It's like, but his confidence was on point. He got a Lil Kim, like a young Lil Kim would fly.
Do you think he was confident all the time, or do you think he was a confident character?
No, I think what it was is that he had Jamaican blood. He was from Brooklyn. So he's New York. He's island based, and I can make money. I don't care who you are. When you learn how to make money, there's a certain amount of confidence that you just get because you know how to get it. I don't care if you're selling stamps, making banners. Once it's a certain kind of confidence, you're gonna move different. And so you know how to make money in the street level. So the making money and just having that natural air of being Jamaican and being from Brooklyn and all that, BX, all that. I'm sorry, Brooklyn's BK. That's Bronx. I'm sorry. So that's BK.
You are about to get us raided by the New York people.
I'm saying, but I got it right though. You know what I mean? I got it right. The BX is Bronx and the BK is Brooklyn. I got you. Let me clear it up. But anyway, just growing up listening to him and what he was saying, he was just so clever and smooth. I was like, man, that's how he got Faith Evans, and that's how he got a Lil Kim, and probably countless other women that probably want to be with his fat ass. You dig what I'm saying? But it
Why
made
me say it like that. Like...
Because that's what, just like Ross. Like when you saw a fat dude come out with his shirt off in music, Heavy D never did it. Notorious Big didn't even do it. He was like, I'm gonna cover it up with the Versace, this and that. Ross said, I'm gonna put the Versace on, but I'm gonna have it unbuttoned. Let you see all these memories. Let you see all these areolas out. You gonna deal with it. You see what I'm saying? So then it made everybody else who had some size and tats. Everybody was like, shit, I'm gonna take my shirt off too. I'm gonna go rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? So just that confidence, man. Like,
for the record, there's a lot of people at the beach who care not what you think about their rolls, tucks.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
of course.
they've been living their big, happy life.
Yeah, I see some stuff at beaches in my life. I was like, wow, that's maximum confidence.
I went to Jeju one day, and it's a certain kind of confidence you have to have
Being in Jeju?
in Jeju, cause you're bare. Like you ain't got no clothes on unless you're just in the common area. But when you're in that room, all women, all sizes, all ages. You got your grandmas, you got your little kids, all in there, just naked.
How is that though? Like, how is that? That just y'all having conversations, just talking?
Sometimes yeah. I mean,
or to yourself, or what? How's that work?
No, I mean, if you go with somebody, you're obviously talking to the people that you came with. You can go in groups and girlfriend date night or girls' night at the Jeju spa or whatever.
Okay.
And then I talk to people there. You know what I'm saying? They have like the little jacuzzis. You sit in the jacuzzis and sit there and have a little chitter chatter. And they also have like the steam pots, the V-steams. You sit there. I mean, you looking, somebody sitting right in front of you, sitting on the pot. You just gonna look at them. You gonna look away, look up, pretend like they're not there for that whole 45 minutes. No, you're gonna have a conversation.
I'm just wrapping my mind around. You know what I'm saying? Going, just even at the urinal, I ain't really trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh boy, this Kobe. Like, oh, whoa. Catch me when we wash our hands. Right now it's me and what God gave me, and you and your work. Like this, that's why they put the divider right there. The divider is a clear indicator. What the divider says is, it's my time.
It's your personal
and
space.
I don't need. Please don't bother me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it's like the natural etiquette. I'll go and go in the club and use the bathroom, and it's 2 urinals or whatever. And cats just go there, and anybody just conversations kind of cease for a little bit. Just kind of just slow down, and then when we get back to washing our hands, and be like, all right, cool, we carry on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't want to sit there and be, steaming or whatever and all out, and somebody, I'm cool. I'm really not.
You don't want to be steaming.
I mean, whatever it is, just sitting out, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like if somebody using the bathroom, close the door. It's like with the door open, I don't want to pass, and the door open. You know what I'm saying? I close the door and have
the
your
door
personal
open don't
time.
bother me though.
Have your personal
I think
time.
it's because I have boys or whatever. They
Okay.
use the bathroom door open. You just walk by. I mean, it's a normal for me to see somebody using the bathroom with the door open.
Oh, okay, well.
And also because I live by myself, so and my bathroom is through my closet, so I use the bathroom with the door open. I also used to be that little kid that be in the bathroom with my mom. I still go in the bathroom with my mom.
Yeah,
I got conversation. I don't want to wait till you finish. I need to talk to you now.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't do that.
I feel like I'm gonna be there with my husband too. He can be like, I'm like, but babe, look, I got this for you now. Like, whatever you doing,
I
like
that,
we all
that might get annoying at a point.
We all smelled it before. We all do it. Like, okay,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
y'all pass gas out in the open, it smell the same.
Flatulence.
So, I mean, I need to talk
Flatulence. Yeah, but sometimes when a woman is doing it, and I walk in there, because sometimes I'm like that. I might open the door and I'm like, ooh. Because my natural reaction is just to holler to tell you something, but I may crack the door trying to say something, but sometimes it's strong. It's strong. Like, I'd be like, why she ain't hit the vent? Why she just hit the light? She should have hit the vent and the light.
Ladies, if you are at a guy's house, y'all need that good spray and poopery. Like,
Oh, yeah. And ladies,
So
why y'all don't be
little
trying to
square,
poop when
square.
y'all buy a bruh house? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all be trying to hold that in? I don't know how they do it, because you go get some crab legs. Y'all go eat right quick. She eat the hush puppies. She eat some of your fries because she didn't really want the Cajun ones. She didn't know they were going to be that salty. You dig what I'm saying? Like, she might taste some of your little crab cake, you know what I mean? And then get a piece of cake to go. Then get to the crib, get the munchies, and then eat on some munchy shit, and still don't poop. I know their stomach be like, bitch, let's go home. Let's go let's get out of here.
that's me. I don't
what I'm
like
saying?
to use the bathroom. Like, if we're not on like a elevated, like we have to be close for me to just go pooping in your bathroom. Like,
I'll be honest with you.
we gotta be close.
The
I'm not
moment you
ready.
say I can come in your house, that's the moment I understand I can shit in your toilet. I'm telling you now. If I come to your house and I need to use the restroom, God forbid if I eat something I could have eaten something somewhere else. I'm in your house now. I don't just have to get rid of what you gave me. I got this from elsewhere. This is what I'm about to leave
It's
here.
premeditated.
This is a quick trip hot dog.
okay? from 12 noon, okay? Stopped and got some gas. The hot dog was fresh. You know what I'm saying? I went 3 strolls back to the back where it was ready at, okay? And I got me 2 of them, like 2 hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Some barbecue chips, okay? It came with a drink. I'm about to leave that here with you. Yeah, I hope your plumbing ready.
No.
Huh? And I took a Dogalex. Ah, blow the bag out.
No. I don't know why I do that, but I just can't. Like mentally, my body won't even. Like,
I don't understand how you can even clutch your muscles and your body can hold that in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't even understand how you like. I be feeling like somebody is fighting in there.
Nah, you can maneuver the stuff in your stomach.
What? That's crazy.
You can't.
That's crazy. Listen, it's crazy because I'm at 36 now and I'm realizing how important naps are. And a good poop, like a good number 2. You're like, man, this is. I never appreciated it until I got past 35. I'm like, this is a good poopy.
A good poopy.
Oh man, a good nap, a good poopy. What?
You sound so like a dad.
I'm telling you, that is it. Like I'm talking about, that is it, man. Oh, and see, I sit on that for a while. Like now, I take the blunt with me, right, and then take the phone, and I could easily be there for 45. I knocked me 2 sessions out. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be gone in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
2 poop sessions?
2. I'm talking about sessions when you wipe, flush everything. About to attempt, and you was like, whoa, I think, you know what?
You didn't clean it out, right?
Let me go back and sit for a minute and get these 15. I already did 20. You know, so sometimes it's like that. But when you get older, a good poop is much appreciated.
Well, when I get older, hopefully I'm with somebody and they already have experienced my poopism. And it doesn't matter at that point. But
could you imagine
chilling.
getting older, like super older, and then like
you gotta wear the pins.
Yeah, but then like y'all nasty, but y'all elderism is kicking into the nasty, and it's kind of, you know, it's not really, it don't mesh. Like, you know, she said she don't wear no underwear. So you know what that mean? When she get older, she not wearing no diaper neither. She gonna need clean up on aisle 5 often. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna be. That's real disgusting. Like if I can't control it, if I'm at that elderly age where I need a good Depends. Now, Micah, you know how they always trying to make the sexy Depends?
That's terrible.
I might try to rock with those.
They should stop doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is the thin layer, barely unseeable.
Yeah, they should stop doing that.
This is the Depends thong.
But I saw the one for the men though.
You know, I've never looked at
I saw the men,
Depends.
and they
Like,
got the guys on there.
Don't they look the same?
With a regular, just a basic generic shirt, and he's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? He got boots on though, so they just make it mad because he got trucks and boots. He just sit there looking off into the nothing.
He's probably taking a dump in that picture.
Nah, he was standing up.
It's a Depend. You can stand up.
Oh, you stupid. Oh, all right. That was a good one. That was a good one. She's like, this is a diaper. You don't gotta squat. It's a diaper. You use it. Use the diaper.
I asked them. You know what? I asked an older person that uses Depends, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? If you have an accident, you know, you're out and about chilling with your friends, and you have an accident, like, do you rush to the bathroom and change it? And they was like, no, not right away. I was like, so you just sit in your stuff, like you don't change yourself, like do you have like the pins in your purse? They was like, no, that's what it's there for, to catch it. And then, you know what I'm saying, when you go home or if you happen to go to the bathroom or whatever, you know, you didn't. So it's like a baby diaper, like how babies, you know, they keep it on. I don't think I'm ready for
getting old now. I ain't thinking about that part. I thought like 50, 60 old, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't get to the 80, like really process 80.
But it's people in their 60s wearing the pins.
They sneeze and tinkle on themselves.
Yeah. So
if I'm at that point, man, and I poop, man, I gotta go and change. I can't sit in it. And then for a woman, if she poop on herself, doesn't that get back into? Do you still wear panty lining with the pants? Because you want to cover it. You just put the panty line directly on the cooch directly.
I don't think that's how it works.
But I'm saying, well, what if she's sitting in the poop and all that? Does the poop then get back into that bacteria?
I'll go back and try to find that person and see if I can ask more questions for you, because I don't know.
But even for a man, just being down there, you got poop all coming up your back. You know the kids be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go buy me a packet of pins and I'm gonna try to wear it all day, and I'm gonna do a YouTube video to see how to function.
That's terrible.
In the Depends.
Should we do that? Should we? Oh nah, man. Look at he's like, yeah.
Like, do it.
Should we do it? Y'all let us know. Y'all hit us now and let us know. Should we do the Depends challenge when we wear that guy the
All
whole
day.
day? And when it's time to use the bathroom, I can't do it, man. I just told you, I took a Docalex, okay? I just told you, I'll blow the back out. I just told you. Listen, there's no
you
way.
Don't be like the baby that have it.
It's
like
gonna blow all up my back and my shirt, man. I'm gonna mess one of my good shirts up. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Nah, I can't sign up for it.
I think
You can
I'll
do
be
it.
okay in the Depends all day because
Oh,
I
boy,
have
that's
control over when I want to use the bathroom. Like, so in this age, like if I don't want to go pee, or if I'm at somebody's house and they really unclean in their bathroom, and I'm like,
Oh,
eh.
yeah,
Or if I'm at a restaurant, I'm like, this is not the upscale restaurant. I don't really, Corona is on the toilet seats. It might fling up and grab me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in those type of spaces, I can hold myself some hours, like, and be like, all right, well, I'm finna go home and see y'all later.
And then get home and just.
Release, let go.
Oh wow.
Cal, go and take me away.
Oh wow. And she was crazy because she like, I'm disciplined, and I just, I don't have to use nobody bathroom. Listen, I'm disciplined. I want to use. I don't have to. I go to my own house like her. I want to use your bathroom. Your bathroom was made to be used.
But what if you get to somebody's house and it's like nasty?
No, nah.
Classy,
I'm going home.
Bougie,
I'm going home.
Sorry, I had to do that.
I'm going home.
Exactly. Like you walk in, you like, oh, I gotta go.
But that's also people who got
You
like a
walking
lot of indoor animals. A lot of people got like if I come over there and you got a dog, and then you got 2-3 cats, I'm cool.
Exactly.
I'm gonna open up a bag of chips. You don't need to cook nothing for me, cuz. I don't want no sandwich or nothing. I'm gonna fix you something light. Don't fix nothing. Give me something I gotta open.
What if you open and they still?
Oh no! How you do it?
What if you open it and
as a kid,
or what if they hand it to you and it just, how when something like a bug just kind of crawl over your hand, you grab it because it was on the bottom, you didn't see it, and it be like.
That's a tough one.
What you doing?
That's a tough one. I'm at this point in my life where if I watch somebody, an associate, a friend, family member, making real decisions that I would consider just bad decisions, you're not living up to par. Like I don't hang out with bros who not keeping up with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like it's just a standard. So if you got roaches, and not outdoor bugs, I get that sometimes they come in the house. But if you got like roaches, like they like snacks. See, outdoor roaches, they don't really care about it. They don't other insects and stuff like that. But the ones that like Pop-Tart crumbs, you got them roaches.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart crumbs get loose.
Roaches
they get away from
aren't picky, are they?
But the outdoor roaches, they just really come in your house and be like, oh shit, it's too clean. I need an earthy space. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to get out.
You mean like people, they always say like the difference between the water bugs.
Yeah,
the
like,
ones.
right.
Okay.
Some people can.
I fell in here.
Right.
I really wasn't
like,
coming
oh, shit.
in here, but I fell in here.
It's like when you accidentally go on somebody live. You're like, oh shit, let me get out. You're like, yo, bro, that nigga Duke. Oh shit, that nigga Duke get hit. No, fuck no, I ain't. Let me get out of here.
Don't you hate when you press on somebody's live and they see you and they call you out?
Yeah.
You
almost feel like you gotta commit for a little bit.
You gotta wave, send a little emoji.
Hold a little semi-conversation. You know what I'm saying? Before you back on out. Oh, all right. I'm just, I'm gonna hit you.
Hit him with that church finger.
No, that's when you hit him with, I'm gonna hit your DM. Make it seem important. Like it's exclusive. It ain't for nobody else to see this.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. Y'all funny. Y'all some funny people.
Whatever. We're gonna take a little break. Play the next song. We got an amazing artist coming through, and we just gonna play the rest of the night just her song, so y'all can really get a vibe for her. So when she does come through, y'all know who we talking about. So we're gonna play her first song tonight. It is L.I.T.T. Who Are You? Because we're trying to figure out who are you.
L.I.T.T. We lit.
Thank you.
I got 2 minutes.
I thought about it, but my potato was small.
I'm gonna come over there and get some more.
It is there.
Things happen,
Oh, my man
things
got some
change,
Taco Bell in this.
some grow, some stay the same. But at the end of it all, don't forget who you are. People
But they got Taco Bell out
come
there
and
by me
people
and Snell there, bro.
go. Some say yes and some
They
say
opened up
no.
right
But
next
at the
to
end
it.
of it
No,
all,
they was already there.
don't forget
Cookout
who you
opened up
are.
right next to them.
There's nobody out there better than you born to be.
Man, Cookout around these schools, man. Cookout and then Chick-fil-A.
There's nothing out there
Sometimes Popeyes gets stupid.
Popeyes is around here. I remember when I got chicken sandwiches, I got the last one. I went back around with mom when I got chicken
So
sandwiches.
if you search your soul to know that no one else can steal your show, be bold. Show the
Let's talk about Chick-fil-A.
world who you
It's on tape match, but that shit don't sit well on the
are.
phone.
Who you
Huh?
I think they put crack in it.
Nah.
fall down, but get back up. They talking, time to shut 'em up. 'Cause at the end of it all,
Popeyes, I can't
don't
even fuck
forget
with.
who you are. There's nothing
Churches,
standing
I
in your
don't.
way as long as you believe that
I'm
you're
just
here to
serious.
stay.
I like churches
And
when I
at
was a
the
kid.
end of it all,
I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like to eat that, but
there's
honey
nobody
biscuit.
out there greater
I don't like
than
that.
you're born to be.
I had one when I was a kid. I liked it, but now they sick.
Yeah, there's nothing out there that's greater than you're born. Given destiny.
Always I had a spoon, so I could eat that.
So if you search your soul to know that no one else can steal your show, be bold. Show the world who you are, who you are, who you are. Show them who you are, who you are. Show them who you are, who you are. 'Cause baby, you're a star, star, star. Yeah, show them who you are, who you are. Show them who you are, who you are. 'Cause baby, you're a star, star, star. Yeah, don't you know that you're the head and not the tail? In the end, you won't fail 'cause it's written in this will. So don't let the things in life try to take your given right to be powerful, be brave, make moves and make a change. 'Cause the world is pretty messed up. We're surrounded by darkness, but let your lights up. You're a star, keep shining, keep grinding. Don't hide behind your faults. Let it be a reminder of how great you are. So if you search your soul to know that no one else can steal your show, be bold and show the world who you are, who you
30 seconds.
are, who you are. Hey, show them who you are, who you are. Show them who you are, who you are. 'Cause baby, you're a star, star, star. Yeah, show them who you are, who you are. Show them who you are, who you are. 'Cause baby, you're a star, star, star.
4, 3.
Yeah, show them who you are.
That was hot right there. That was lit.
Show them who you are.
Jay Latour.
Jay Latour. I like that. That was a
That,
good
that,
vibe.
that was lit. I'm rocking with that. We rocking, man. Since we came back, everything been like it's just been some dope shit. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? We got our company. Oh,
Company. We got company.
we got our company. That's
Oh my
good.
goodness. Okay, so it is time to have a really lit conversation. And the question of the day. So if you're watching on our live, the question of the day is, how important is family chemistry in your personal relationship with your mate, as far as like the chemistry between her or his family? And I just wanted to add, and does that translate the same in interracial dating?
Okay, I'll tap in.
You the only one here. Like, what do you mean?
Well, you know, I don't know why I thought we had a caller or something like that, right?
Hi, caller. Hi, my name is Karen, and I just want to say absolutely. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what you want me to do?
But I feel like it just makes it better. It's almost like a combo. If the fry's not right, but the burger hitting, you know, if they didn't make the right ratio, sweet tea to lemonade for your Arnold Palmer, you see what I'm saying? Like it's everything. Of course, you could be with somebody, two people could be together, and you really not like, you know, that person's mom, and that person's mom is looking at you like you're less than, or you're not worthy, or father, whomever. You know, it may be a best friend, a sibling. So I just feel like I don't think it stops anything ultimately, unless you value your people's opinion that much and you allow that to stop you. But when you like your in-laws, man, and they like you, it's just a good feeling. It's a, you know what I'm saying? It's just like this. It's just right. It's just when you get that meal and the whole meal is good to you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, this is just it right here. So I just think it's, it's important, but I don't think it stops anything. You know what I'm saying? But it is important to me. I would love to be with someone, and I can really appreciate their in-laws. You know, I'm not really caring about their friends that much. You know, but they friends are like family. Friends are like family. So
a lot of people's friends are their family.
Right. Especially in Atlanta, because we're in a transit place, and you come out here by yourself and you just develop good family friends friends who are like family. So I can understand that.
Cause I know for me, like I have family. You know, I have my mom and my kids or whatever. But my friends are like my sisters, and I can't really say my brothers. I don't really have guy friends that I'm just like close to like that, unless they're like the husbands of my friends or the fiancés or the boyfriends of my friends. Then it's like, okay, well, we're all hanging out, so it's like a y'all are my brothers and sisters type deal. But I'm super close to them, and so like I would love my mate to. I mean, you ain't gotta be besties with them. That might be a little much, but you know, so I would love to like them to vibe and mesh with, because I do a lot of things with my friends, and I don't want to be like, oh, he ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel like being here. He don't want to come. He can't come today. He's sick. I don't want to always have to make an excuse to why you don't want to come outside of. He don't really like y'all, so
right.
It's just me.
Right. Yeah. You do. I mean, that's just, and I've seen it both ways. I've seen, family households where the dad is fully engaged, fully active. He's the one everybody know he's gonna get on the grill. Or if not gonna get on the grill, he's gonna make sure that the environment is, fun for all the kids, and he's gonna make sure that everybody have what they need to have. And I've seen the dad that he's just disconnected. You know what I'm saying? And he just really gonna kind of do his own thing. Mom's gonna make sure he's straight, and y'all gonna go by T.D. house or by whomever house, and he's not really gonna ever come. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, how that works for those two people. I know who I would like to be. My energy doesn't even say disconnect from the person I'm building with. I don't even have that type of energy to do that. Some people just don't really know how to coexist with the collective. They just really want that one person, that one thing. They don't want the whole body of work that comes with that person.
I've been in a relationship like that, and it was the worst thing for me. It wasn't the worst relationship. It was just the worst thing for me and my personality. Like, I mean, I want everybody. I want my cake and eat it too. I want my friends and my boo. I want my kids and my boo. I want my mom, my dad. I want everybody.
Yeah.
That admires me in one place.
No, I can definitely understand that. I mean, for me, that's ideal. To be at a big table that sits 15 people, and they all your family. And you can see. I used to watch TV shows. I used to like those shows, like Full House, and seeing everybody. Full House meant a lot, not just because there was some white people in Frisco, but mom gone, and you got dad stepping up saying, "I got to do everything
But
I need
hey,
to do."
So what if you get along with her family separately? Y'all are great.
Mm-hmm.
She gets along with your family separately. Y'all are great.
Mm-hmm.
But in the moments where the families have to come together, the families don't quite
I see what you're saying.
get along.
I see what you're saying. That's interesting. I think there's only so much you can control. I think if you have an influence on people, it's sometimes easy to influence people outside your family, but I think it's unique and especially when you can influence the people in your family. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you're going to be, the matriarch, if you're going to be the head of the family type of thing, as a grandmother or a grandfather, or that the dad or mom, you just got to make sure that everybody can get their happy place in that whole family meeting. Everybody, sometimes you got to extend yourself a little further to make sure everybody else is happy.
You know what? Since you said that, I'm a really big, I feel like if you and I are dating, it's your responsibility to make your family like me. I don't feel it's my job to do that, and it's my job to make my family like you. And the reason I say that is because most times, say, Duke get on my nerves. I'm gonna go to my mom like, Duke keep doing this, he doing that, he doing that. I shouldn't do that, because while I may forgive you, my mama gonna be like, them 5 times you was here on my phone, he's still that same person. So I feel like, a lot of that is just us just wanting to just vent it out to whomever and everybody outside of taking it to the person. You know what, like, hey Duke, you know what, you get on my nerves. And what you did, it made me feel X, Y, and Z way. Like, we don't appreciate the inner feelings of each other. Everybody's like, well, it's not what I feel, so you'll be all right.
No, I definitely understand that, and that makes sense. I never thought about it like that. My natural is like, I don't really care how someone feels. That's my natural. But I have a lot of natural feelings that I don't really abide by. You know what I'm saying? That's just to be tactful. You know what I'm saying? Then I look at my relationship with my mother and how much I love her. I look at the relationship with my siblings, and I look at the relationship, with the people that I'm very, very close with in my family. And knowing that I'm going to be close with my woman, I want that mess. I want us to be able to sit down on the couch and she could just fall into old conversations that she can't even see the picture, but she see the energy in the room and everybody's talking about it. It was with me when I was a kid before, me and her met, and she could just chime in and they got giving her the cold shoulder like, shit, what you talking about? You wasn't there.
That's how they sound when they say it.
You know what I'm saying? But just that's the vibe. You know what I mean? And they're like, I don't see how you talking. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
why she even here?
But they'll do slick stuff like, I'm just saying, like, she's bringing up something. She wasn't even there then. Like, you was 17. How she know and this and that? Because she want to know. She want to be there. That's the woman that wants to be your brother, your cousins, your son, your nephew, whomever. She want to be that one for him. So she want to even predate in those moments and connect with that.
Before,
exactly.
Connect with who he is now.
Exactly. So, don't deprive her of that. Don't be effed up in the matter. Just like some guys I've dated. But see, forget again, with confidence, I've dated women that had several brothers, or dealt with women that had several brothers. And the way you approach the situation, because they don't want no punk. You know what I'm saying? With their sister.
They want to know, if I'm putting my sister in your hands,
I know you willing to lay it on the line for it. You see what I'm saying? And they felt that energy and they had that understanding with meeting me. I've never had a problem with parents or guardian figures. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you're in my care, you're my responsibility. Especially if I picked you up. You know what I mean? Now, if you met me there, I don't know, but you got to fight your own fight.
Oh my God, that is horrible. Don't meet Duke and make him pick you up, ladies. Because clearly you on your own. If you drove your own car, you got a flap like, I'm going the other way, dog. You got AAA?
But and I think it's just all on how you handle your business. Confidence is cool, but it could be one good shift of the wind where it could be cockiness and conceited, and that could turn people off.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So, you just got to kind of toe the line a little bit.
I had my mom tell me that some of my cousins don't like me because I'm too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm too, like, excited about life. And I'm like, if I don't love me, who's supposed to love me? Like,
listen.
I'm a big energy, and if that energy shines you out, then I'm going to need you to be bigger. Like, shine your light a little bigger. Get bright like me. And if you can't, then, need not be concerned.
One of the phrases that I don't care to hear when I hear people say it, and I understand why they say it, but when people say you're doing too much,
I hate that phrase too.
I don't like that phrase. I never liked the phrase when somebody would say, you got enough money for you.
Yeah, or you got enough stuff. If you got enough,
enough stuff. Don't you think you got enough for you? That's why you got your domain and your life you living and you doing it your way. But you want to then take, and I heard Jay-Z say something about that, but I've always was, men were pouring into me and tell me these things. And, the women always taught me to be loving and nurturing. The men taught me that, man, don't let nobody deflect you off of, you know what you got here, right? And it was like, people will put their insecurities on you.
That's true.
And because you value those people and you believe in those people, and they're sometimes, if they're the beginning stages of your life, you hold them to a high regard. You know what I'm saying? You really almost want to be like them in some senses. Mm-hmm. But those people, it's not that they're fearing you and where you could go. They're just fearing, they have fear
and they're putting them on you to try to almost kind of safeguard you, but that does nothing but hurt you if you're not that type of person. Now, there's some people who sit back and be like, okay, I'm cool with the mediocre stuff. And they got some people that they are not comfortable with mediocre things. They want, like as a kid, I used to tell my cousin, he'd be like, yo, let's go to the little window. It was a little spot on Franklin Avenue in Claiborne, New Orleans. A little Chinese spot. So we'll go to the little window. That was the slang name. I don't even know the real name of it. But they served us out a little window. And they had burglar balls, but they had the little slot at the bottom to get your food. And I've always was offended by people who served me out of burglar balls. So as a kid, I'd be like, damn, I can't wait to get to a point in life when somebody asks me, do I want some Chinese food? And I'm like, yo, let's go to China. Let's hold that taste bud right quick. Let's book the flight. Let's go hit China for a weekend or whatnot. And let's go eat some food in China. And they don't call it Chinese food. And he reminded me of that. He was like, man, you remember you say that? I was like, damn, I never thought about that since being a teenager. And I was like, yeah, I remember I used to say that a lot. But I think like when I look at it now, I feel like I'm closer to that becoming a reality. You know, having a passport, you traveled a little bit, you know, creating this lifestyle that I'm creating. I'm like, man, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do or can do or what you should be doing. You know thyself enough to know what you got to do to get that picture painted for you and the people that believe in you.
And that was Motivational Mondays by Duke Desmond.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Buy my ebook. You know what I'm saying? Listen to my ebook.
You can follow him on Instagram at Duke Desmond, Twitter Duke Desmond, and Facebook Duke Desmond.
Don't forget Snapchat. I'm cool now.
Snapchat. You on Snapchat?
Hell yeah, I'm on Snap.
And TikTok.
I'm on TikTok.
All Duke Desmond.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
LinkedIn.
Make sure you follow his future website, www.dukedesdunes.com.
Yes. What else you got for him? That's where they can get the merch, right?
That's where you can buy all merchandising, and you can follow his tour schedule.
Yeah. Oh. Don't forget to tell him what my Cash App is.
You're gonna have to go to the website for his Cash App.
Oh, okay.
But
I ain't gonna cut that part short, but that's the money.
It's probably gonna be
tell him.
Duke Desmond.
Just in case they was thinking or some kind of way forgot, it's gonna be Duke Desmond.
Just in case you wanted to know.
And you want to just donate to a brother, you know, or even to the show, tell him what your Cash App is.
If you're donating to the show, there's a PayPal.
Okay.
And you can do paypal.me/the Lit Network without the O. L.I.T.T.
Don't ever forget it.
L.I.T.T. Living in today's time. Network, no O. And you can go ahead and donate to the show. If you want to buy your shirts, if you want to, you know, I'm just having a whole self-marketing moment here.
I mean, sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes we got to unshameless plug.
Unshameless plug. Okay. Well, if y'all want to do all that, that's how y'all do it, okay? We'll put it in our page. Most of it is on the page if y'all follow it. You know what? Speaking of follow, that brings me back to my conversation I had earlier today. There are so as you know, the Lit Network is here to grow, develop, and spread the word on the underground life that needs to be brought to the surface. The grinders, the people in the studio, the dancers, the mom and pop shops, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're in a Black Lives Matter moment and everybody wants to buy black, you know what I'm saying? So we're here for it all. But what I don't like is everybody saying, hey, put me on, but you don't watch the show. I can't even get a like, a subscribe, just one little, 5 minutes. You ain't even got to watch it all the time. Like that, I don't know why it bothers me so much. And then like after you put them on or you've done an interview, they don't never come back and support nobody else.
You know what that's like? That's equivalent to you having a food spot somewhere in the neighborhood, and the local people really don't spend money with you. But then once you start doing charitable stuff,
they want to come out. Yeah, they want to come out and get a free plate.
Yeah,
but they don't want to buy one.
You're doing free plates. You're doing like slider plates and stuff like that. You know, you got the bouncy house for the kids. You got free snacks and everything. You might do something around school time, giving supplies. You come to get all that. And I think that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start seeing free stuff given and you see swarms of people, and I'm not going to even say black or none of that. But I know I grew.
Because other cultures take that free stuff just as well.
But it's like, when it's not free and there's a certain dollar, you don't even have to come every day. You know, you can actually look at your local area find little food spots and have your calendar in a 30-day period. Oh, okay, this place, you know, once a month, twice a month we'll visit this place, we'll switch up and go over here. You know, you can do that. And then with social media, it's so easy, you don't just have to tell a person that's in your neighborhood or at work. You can go on your social media and you can just share it. Everybody has a digital flyer of some sort. You can just share it and tag them. You know, and tell them how nice the food was. If it wasn't nice, you don't have to be mean and messy. You can talk to the people directly. There's always an open door policy with mom and pop business. Because they need that.
It depends.
Well, I don't know, maybe me. I'm going to talk to you.
Some of them kind of rude. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to talk to you. I don't care how rude you want to. I'm telling you, this is not good. And sometimes you got to be like, I'm like, bro, this is not good. You know what I'm saying?
You ever said that to someone?
Yes. Because see,
how does that conversation go?
As a barber, you'll come in and you'll solicit. And I just have to tell you, I was like, you know, it's just not it. Like, I cook. I'm not a chef or nothing, but I could get busy in the kitchen. So I feel like I have a standard. And I'm like, bro, this is not it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, good food. Now, some people eat anything because of circumstance.
Ask Mikey.
You know, some people eat anything. Circumstance might not cause for you to go and get the best. But we know good food, bro. Somebody in somebody's family has cooked some good meals. You know what good food is. And, you know, you can't finesse me. And a lot of times you got people coming in on the food game, you know, soliciting plates and stuff like that, or people having food trucks, or guy pull up with the grill. Like, there's a guy right there by Atlanta Comedy Theater, food trash. I mean, absolutely trash. Not at the theater, but right there by the gas station, food is absolutely trash. And when I tried to talk to him, the way he blew up, it was just me and him, and he just blew up. And I was just like, bro, like, your food is fucking, it's horrible, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's on the late night. Just because somebody on late night at 12 o'clock, don't give them some food that you cooked at 7. You dig what I'm saying? Like, macaroni need to be warm. It gotta be right.
And on that note of the macaroni, the next 2 songs that I'm gonna play back to back before we bring L.I.T.T in here are both from her. The first song is gonna be "Feel So Right," and then we're gonna just joking.
Feel so right?
Yeah, we're going to we're gonna move forward with her second song, "Where's the Love," and I believe that's her newest song. And then when she comes in, we're just gonna talk about her vibe and what she got going on. That's it.
L.I.T.T, we lit.
Got me. I was like, I'm saying when I was talking, that's why I was like, no, it was like, whoop. So I couldn't hear myself.
Oh, I was like, the main bits.
I was like, okay, never mind. I don't know what happened.
Looking in your eyes, I feel warm,
Because her interview's gonna go straight through.
and I'm ready for your love. No one can deny the love that we share. It was made for us. Nothing else compares to when you hold me close. I feel so at home. Please don't let me go. It feels so right. Thank my lucky stars for pointing me to you.
Yeah, I'm prepared if y'all change my
Now I shine through you.
Yep, sure.
Perfect place and perfect time, destined to be. None other for you, none other for me.
When you
from the bottom.
I feel so at home. Please don't let me go. Feel so right when you hold me close. I feel so at home. Please don't let me go. It feels so right, so right. Never thought that I'd be so in love like this with every kiss. Takes me to a place I've never known. When you hold me close, I feel so at home. Please don't let me go. It feels so right when you hold me close. I feel so at home. Please don't let me go. It feels so right, so right.
Floated.
Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. When they kill us and abuse, 'cause they think we don't look like you. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. When they don't let us choose to live. Tears rolling, mothers crying, children dying. Where's the love? Senseless shooting, sons polluting, senseless looting. Where's the eyes? Where's the love? Where is the love? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Pray that they find you. I pray they find the truth. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. A nation on the loose, we need you. People hurting, mental slipping, manipulation filled with pain. Anger's rising, people tired of being sick inside, and I can't blame them. Fight for freedom in the kingdom with citizens from above. Help them see you when they see our his them to feel the love. Thank you, Black Queen. As always.
Yeah, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we back. You know,
As promised.
that was hot, man. That's we kicking ass tonight, like for real. That was lit. Good stuff.
You don't need to find your light in it.
Not at all. Not tonight. Every song I think we play what 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
Everyone was popping. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of my own show. I'm biased.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
Ain't I supposed to be?
Absolutely.
Aren't you not supposed to like your own food? If we serving food, I better eat here. That's why I don't eat Chinese people food.
I concur.
No knock to them.
I agree.
I'm not gonna eat. Listen, that's like when you come in your house and you're gonna cook yourself something separate from what you and your boys about to eat. Unless I'm on a straight Muslim diet, you better give me the same pork you eat. Fry me up a pork chop too.
Unless I tell you otherwise. I don't want to eat nothing separate. See how weird that would be? I never told you I need to eat something separate. I'm on a certain diet or nothing. But you cook me something totally separate. I cook you something totally separate from what me and my family eat.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
And then y'all eat Chinese food in here?
And I'm not going there with
See
you.
that?
All
Oh,
black,
look at my face. Like,
all black folks eat Chinese food.
He's like, I like them egg rolls. Now I can't probably love the egg rolls.
I eat that wings depending on where it's at.
But the wings be super big.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Not at the
Super
Chinese.
tiny.
No, I ain't talking about the wingettes. I'm talking about like the real wings.
I don't eat the real.
Like the whole wings.
Oh no,
They be super big.
I don't know about that.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, as promised, we got the. You gotta put when you're like official, you gotta put the in front of your name.
The. That's
The.
with 2 E's. THE.
Sure. The J Latoy in the building. What is up?
What it do? What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for
of
being
course.
on.
I want to say, I have really been watching your music and, we go kind of way,
do.
way back.
Indeed.
From the church days.
Way back before the babies and
Like way
Right.
back, way back.
I mean,
Way,
not like
way.
little kid back, but like,
Like early.
youthful 20s
Oh, okay.
back.
All right. So y'all went to college together or something?
I think it was younger than that, Tony. It was like senior year high school or something like that.
Was it? Were you playing the guitar then?
I was not.
Okay.
I was still singing though. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So when did
She was
the
singing in the
guitar
choir
get into your
and
mix?
things like
Maybe like 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay. Was that something you kind of had like a secret interest in that, or just kind of just like, you know what, let me elevate to something next?
I mainly started to play the guitar because I was tired of singing the tracks all the time.
Okay.
And I wanted my own control it's easy to tug along. I don't have to, I guess I had control issues. I had to depend on nobody, so.
that. Right. Somebody messing up your track and or like
Yeah.
not having the music. Oh, the music didn't get here or it's not
Correct.
playing and
Right. And then when you have a track, you can't sometimes you can't slow down and get into it or maybe extend this piece a little longer. So it gave me the freedom to,
Okay.
be in it.
So now is everything you do is gonna have that the guitar?
Not everything.
Okay.
Not everything. A little mix up.
Okay, cool. That's good
I
stuff.
won't cry myself a guitarist like that, but I can play.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
challenge. No. Oh my God. So every Thursday you do a live with Jay Latoy where you sit and you sing with your fans. Is that
do.
something that you're doing just because it's quarantine, or is that something like you're like, you know what?
I actually started it before the quarantine. So I said, I did this for all the other artists. They copied my style, but it's okay. No, but I started it last year in February. Was the Valentine's Day weekend was my first time doing it, and I did it live at my place with a friend of mine. And then I was doing it once a month ever since then with music friends. But then when the quarantine happened, it just kind of popped off more because people were home more. Yeah.
Now, with that, because I know there's a lot of people doing quarantine stuff. I have a friend of mine. He started doing comedy quarantine. Do
It's
you
a couple of people doing comedy quarantine.
Yeah.
It's a few.
Yeah, it's a lot of people doing that. But do you attach a dollar amount to it on donations or something, or you just do it just for the fan?
Initially, I did not. I really don't now. But a couple of times, some of my supporters would be like, "Put your cash app or whatever." But it's not like I do it just.
I got you. It just makes sense. It's just business. It's time spent, and it's like
I just
people
do
want
it
to
because
support.
I love to do it, and if they want to, they do. Mhm.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Like this. So how long have you been singing overall?
Every singer's be like, I came out the womb singing. Singing for real, probably since I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when was that first time as a kid when you was like, I can
Singing
do
is
this?
my thing. This
Like, I
is
could
what
do
I
this.
want to do.
Yeah, like I could do this.
Oh, I was 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
And you used to sing along Whitney Houston playing and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. Is that one of your favorite singers?
Yes.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I grew up listening to Whitney, Brandy, Monica, Mariah Carey. Yeah.
Do you like Anita Baker?
I do like Anita Baker.
Okay.
Hmm
Sade?
I do like Sade.
Oh yeah, Sky 5. Cool.
Yeah, she had to talking like that. Yeah, like I do.
There's some people that's like, man, I can't get
I
with such and
just-
such.
No,
Like, I
she's a
love her.
vibe. She's a vibe.
I love
Yeah.
her. I love Tina Marie, man. I just love. I
Oh,
love all of them.
yeah.
I just
She's
love
like the
them.
quiet storm voice.
Tina Winnie.
Yeah. You're on here with
Yeah,
Jay
after a
Latoya.
certain time of the night, the voice comes in.
That's that pillow talk. That's that pillow talk
Pillow
voice.
Talk with Jay Latoya. I'm gonna sing you to your sleep.
Come on, yeah.
Bring out
Lullaby
your
you.
dreams
I'm
and
a
your
lullaby you.
aspirations.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Close your eyes.
It's a vibe.
Light a candle,
Come on,
wave it
feel
in the air with
Right,
us.
yes.
Oh man, y'all funny. Oh man, wow.
But you know what? You really have to do that. Like, you have to build moments. Like, people don't really, they're not really buying the music. They're buying the experience they feel
Correct.
with the music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's a lot of people like, oh, this is trash. Why are people? Because it's the energy, it's a feel that the music gives them when they listen to it. So you got to kind of have those
Especially when you
little
capture
extra
that
things with it.
moment. Like if it's something, if you had like a down period and your music was having to like, you know, get them through that, or you know, you was up. And when that album dropped, you was like, man, I remember this. I was here. I was driving this car. You know what I'm saying? Even now in my life, I got OG stories when album drops. It's different when you're a kid.
Right.
Like when Juvie dropped when I was a kid in 98, I was like, I was still a kid. I can imagine how the clubs was in 98. For
Listen.
the 99 and 2000 when that hit.
Listen.
Because I know how Jeezy was when that hey, when the man. Listen, the DJ used to play that every time a wave of people would come in the club. I was like, this is crazy. Like I never seen a pandemonium. Like it's crazy. So your time is coming when you gonna drop it and you be like, this is crazy. They're gonna just keep dropping the hottest.
I'm
part
here
of the
for
song.
it.
So
I'm here for it.
You have the guitar. Does your guitar have a name?
Yes. His name is Schuler.
Oh, it's a male guitar.
Is that a thing? Is
Yeah,
that
you
a-
got
I
to
don't
name
know.
your
It's a thing for me.
I said, okay.
Some people do.
Every artist that I see that has a guitar or something like an instrument that they carry beyond like a keyboard or something like that, it has a name.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
It always has a name. I even have like people that play pool and their pool sticks have a name.
I've heard
like,
that.
just-
I've heard that. I've heard of people giving their cars a name.
Well, I know
My
about
car has a
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Your car has a name?
My car has a name too.
Like, now, is that any car should get a name, or it should be like a style of a car that it deems a name?
your-
No,
your
if it's
car.
yours,
Kinda-
yeah.
it's kind of like your pet. It's like you are.
It's near and dear to you.
I never gave my cars a name. I took.
You don't love them for real,
I took
then.
good care of them. You know, I probably
They your
vacuum
side
them- I
piece.
probably vacuum them out like
They-
I'ma
that
have
little side
I don't
piece.
got no main. How am I have a side piece? You
It's
gotta
just
have a main
a
to have a
basic
side.
need. It's
No.
a basic need. Like it's not like I love this
Yeah.
car.
You
I
functional.
appreciate.
Yeah.
It's like, you get
I
me
don't
where
like
I
how
need to
y'all
be.
just breaking me down like this.
You get me where I need to be, so we cool.
But I take care. I put good tires on it.
Because you need it.
I put the 225.
because-
I don't try to
because
skip
you
it. Put the
Probably because
215,
of like your
55.
character, you like
Right.
you just gonna take care of it because it's in your care. But it ain't like this is
This my car. This is it.
Well, I haven't got
My
that
rider.
car yet.
Correct, and that's okay. We're just telling you. what
I'm
it
saying,
is.
so even when you get the car, like if you get like a 97 Honda Accord V4, you gonna give it a name?
Yes.
If you feel led to do so,
Y'all women are crazy.
Yes.
but,
But
y'all
anyway,
love us anyway.
We do. We can't listen to that.
Can't
Listen,
do without
live
us.
with-
I hang with these guys all day, but at some point I want to part ways. I don't want to
Come
hear
on.
Kobe versus LeBron all day. I want to hear it at least 12 hours out the day.
Come
There's
on
some
through.
men out there that do though.
Nah. I got to.
There he is.
It's nothing like the
They
warmth
rather
of
be
a
with their
woman.
homeboy.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like the movie 300 because he had to go out at 13 and go get your manhood, but he was like he haven't even felt the warmth of a woman. So,
I'm not going there with you. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to what I'm trying to hear.
Yeah.
She's got the guitar. What's the guitar's name?
Shooter.
Sure, he told you that. You not
Rhymes
paying
with
attention.
Bueller.
I
Schuler.
realized that, but I needed her to re-say it because I didn't want to say the name wrong because we all know
Thank you for that.
Schuler.
I'll say a name wrong. So let me have my moment.
I remember the Schuler.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. Anyway, so I'm going to need you to,
Take
sing
it
us a
up.
song.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a little live performance.
Yes,
All
give
right.
some acoustic, please.
I mean,
So,
I guess little song. What y'all
Yes.
want to hear?
Just surprise me.
The latest song.
Well, the latest song isn't on the guitar. Well, I didn't play it on the guitar as a track.
Oh, well,
So,
okay.
I'm
So
the
we're going to take a
latest
break. We're going to listen to the last little snippet of the last song that we played, Where's the Love. We're going to let her get prepped. And then,
And that's a right-handed guitar, right?
It's a normal guitar. Yes, a right-handed guitar. I had to think about it for a second. Yes, it's right-handed. Mm-hmm.
She tried to check me.
No, I didn't.
She had it right here. She's like,
No,
I'm
I
gonna check this thing.
didn't.
I'm gonna get it.
No.
y'all
She's like,
listen
it's
to
adorable.
That's
y'all
not what I
listen
meant.
to Where's the Love. We're going to let her get her me. I feel like that's what artists do. They and then we're going to come back and let y'all listen to her live. You're going to have to like, we lit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
we lit.
Come on here, the J.L.I.T.T vibes and warmed up. Then
Quiet.
rubbed off.
We lit.
They got them. I have others on the guitar yet. You don't have to sing that one. You can sing whichever one.
But I asked that question and they said Jimi Hendrix learned how to play guitar on the house.
They just shut it off.
Yeah, he plays. I never knew. I thought they were all neutral. But they play with rhythm, but after watching this shit movie one time, watching documentary, that's why I asked
This is the way the strings are made. Like, here you go to the fingers and dinner. Like this. They have to be, the thicker strings all have to be. And you body that. Correct. I used to want to play the girl.
Huh?
I used to want to play the guitar.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Yeah, I gotta do this next one. I gotta come and say,
It's hard to saturate.
you got 30 seconds. I said, that's so clear, cuz. Like, she pull up to the cat. Real player like this.
30 seconds. Mike coming back.
A vibe is killer. That's it right there. That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's it right there. That's lit.
All right, y'all.
I
We've
will be
got
listening to that. That's gonna be in the playlist.
J.L.I.T.T going live for you guys. She's gonna play a song that y'all have not heard tonight, and so we want you guys to sit back, relax. If you got a glass of wine, light a candle, dim the lights, and get low lit with us tonight. J.L.I.T.T, everybody. Let's listen.
Y'all ready?
All I really wanted was some time with you. All I really wanted was to vibe with you. All I really wanted was to be loved in a way that I needed to be. But you couldn't tell him that he wasn't loving me. Gave me everything that he could give. Was it enough? So what do I say? How do I move when I'm feeling this way, yeah? When nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and we can't get it right. How do I say the way that I feel? To make sure you know the feeling is real. When nobody's right, nobody's wrong, we can't get it right. Now it's taking me a while to figure out that the things that I wanted have changed. So it's taking me a while to figure out how to tell you that my heart feels the same. And I don't wanna hurt you, but baby I'm hurting too. Cause I've been living this life, can't anymore. So what do I say? How do I move when I'm feeling this way, yeah? When nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and we can't get it right.
Should I stay and fight? Does it need more time? Should I say goodbye? Oh, should I give love a try? Should I stay and fight? Does it need more time? Should I say goodbye? Cause nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and we can't get it right. How do I say the way that I feel to make sure you know the feeling is real? And nobody's right, nobody's wrong, we can't get it right. Can't get it right, can't get it right, we can't get it right, can't get it right, we can't get it right, can't get it right, can't get it right.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need like an audience in
Yeah,
here.
give me some.
Yeah, I made
There we
it.
go. There we go.
Thank you.
Did it? You
Yeah,
woke
I love
that
that.
up.
I mean, she could be a little more awake, but she made it through. Come on,
Hey,
here.
that was good
great.
stuff.
Thanks,
right there.
guys.
That
Thanks,
was
guys.
good stuff. I love
You're too
that.
kind. You're too kind.
I love that.
That
So I know
was.
who to hire when I need somebody to, you know,
I mean,
pull
I'm
up
there.
and pull up and and I just want to spit some of my best stuff. I might be in a doghouse and be like, listen, girl, just check this out. Let me know how you
And she
get
be
me
like,
back right.
and nobody's right.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say
Come on,
that.
Tony. She got a little voice in there. Come on
You
here.
need background? You need background?
I'm made.
I'm saying.
Fine. No one's right. I heard that. Yeah.
That's ain't nothing like some vocals. I wish God would have gave me some vocals. I really wanted to be an R&B singer.
You probably wouldn't have been quiet. You probably would sing all the time, wouldn't you?
I probably would have. Yeah, for
Every day,
everything.
he'd be like, hello.
All that, I've been
in
a guy
song.
at the warehouse, all in the warehouse.
I think that's why God probably was like,
I'm not gonna do that to her.
yeah.
He'd be a whole musical all day.
No, because when I was younger, I used to do that all the time, and my family would be like, shut up. And then maybe for like a good year or so I did.
You shut up for a good year.
Because I would sing every song that came on the radio. I knew
Yeah.
all the words, all the lyrics. Down in the grocery store, down the aisles, I'm singing everything. So yeah. But
I mean,
now
because I already feel like that in my spirit, like in myself, my person, I feel like that. You dig what I'm saying? But because I don't have, when I hear the vocals, I'll be like, dude,
that ain't
let
it.
that go.
That ain't your lane.
When it come this
My
way,
my vocal set is karaoke. I'm a
Stay in
karaoke
your lane,
queen.
innit?
I'll sing karaoke
I mean, I do voice lessons too now.
to the end.
but I'm a hell of a song selector. I'm not a DJ, but I can put the right song on for the mood.
That's kind of a DJ, isn't it?
Now, but you gotta do the transitions, and they do a little more intricate stuff.
Song select.
I'm a song selector,
I
number
like
one,
that.
number
That's-
one song selector.
Number
The number.
the
Okay.
number one song. If there
So we're
if there's a
coining names now. We're just.
If you're gonna give your car name, oh okay.
Ooh.
the shade.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was
The
a good one. I give you that one. I give you
And I
that.
only look at I look her off.
I give you that.
Oh my god. Do you have any artists out there that you're like, I would love to do a collab with this person?
Yeah. Underground or like out or
Both.
period.
Both.
So underground, I have a friend of mine that I went to high school with. Her name is India Sean. She's amazing. Another friend of mine that's underground, his name is Amari Jones, a
Oh,
guy,
we need to get their music. Where y'all
and
music at?
Desmond Champion. So these are the underground people, and Erica Janae and Kyra Korjak. Okay, then that's it. People that are like out there. I just want to be in the space in the same room as her. Like we ain't even got to be on the same. So I just want to just sit in her space and just. She's like the female Prince to me. Like she does everything. So her is amazing.
I remember when I first heard of her, everybody was like, have you heard her? I was like, her who? Like,
Correct. I was too.
was
I thought she was overrated at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was that one. I was like, I guess.
well, I just didn't like that her name was her at first. Like
She was doing too much.
yeah, like
See,
her.
we just
her,
said that.
That's how I felt too. I was like, what are you
talked
trying
about
to?
that.
What's this gimmick? What are you?
her.
Yeah.
But no, she's.
But after a while,
she's the
her
real
music,
deal.
her music just makes you forget all that.
Somebody gonna come out, then it ain't gonna be him.
She
That's
is-
gonna be you.
Sorry. She is so. She's
Her,
so
him, you, them,
Speaking
us.
to the mic thing. She's so talented. She plays the guitar, like for real, be shredding, and she writes her songs, and she got the vocals. She's amazing.
So her, if you hear this, we got Jay Latoya and we're ready for
I
a
mean,
collab.
come on here. We
So,
here.
Hook that up.
Now, with the situation with how powerful social media is, when you posting, do you tag these people? Or
I
you
don't.
You don't do that?
I don't.
You feel like that'd be too naggy?
No.
Because I've seen that strategy work.
I think that's why people need, like, artists needs a team, because my mind don't automatically think like that.
Right.
So I need people around me to like help promote me and do all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm doing it as best as I can.
But it's a lot when you have to be manager.
Correct.
You have to be an artist, and if you have a life
Yes.
outside of that, you know, the all form of music, you know, it's just a lot. It's a
It
lot.
is.
Speaking of life outside of that, you are a music teacher.
I am. By day, I am an elementary school music teacher.
So she teaching the babies.
I do. A lot of patience is what you need.
Yeah.
A lot of
What
patience.
age? What age did you teach right now?
I see K through 5, so that's like what, 5 to 11.
Okay.
So I see all grades. Yeah, it's cool, but because I'm teaching music, I get to have fun. Like, we get to move around, dance, we get to play and learn at the same time. So I
would love
it's
that
a good deal.
I
I think I'm pretty fun. I think they like coming to Miss Smith.
Miss Smith.
Yeah.
I should have did music. When I was a teacher, I was a gym teacher
Oh,
at an
that's
all girls
fun
school.
too, though.
At an all girls middle school, 6th and 7th.
Oh,
grade.
middle. See, I want to teach middle school.
6th and 7th grade.
Really?
Do you know the attitudes that come with
Oh,
that
I
in
do.
gym? I was not prepared when I.
That's why I
signed
say
up
we're
for
gonna
it.
sing your worries away today. We're not. I want to do middle school. I do.
Oh my goodness.
So let me ask you this, because your vibe is awesome.
Thank you.
And it gives me that Miseducation Lauryn Hill feel when it
thank
first come
you.
out. Do you like that album? I'm pretty sure you do like that.
Absolutely.
Album. I just a random question. It just has a feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's definitely the music I would listen to when I hit my road trips.
Thank you.
My
very
road trip
much.
music and my city music is a little different.
Right.
You know, I don't know why. It's just, you know,
It's more like serene and calm.
it's relaxing.
I don't want you to get too relaxed now.
It's
No,
like
no,
that coasting music.
No, I can relax. I can hit the level on my seat back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Don't go too far back, but I
But you know,
appreciate
That sound like you about to
yeah.
go to sleep, right?
Right. I was like, hold on, don't.
You know,
Make sure it's during the
Hit
day when the sun is
Hit
out.
the switch on you know, make the steering wheel rise a little bit and just get relaxed. Put it on, put that Taylor Toy on. Man, who is this? Sit back, shut up.
Yes, well, you should listen to my whole EP. Well, that EP in particular is about love. So, if you don't have somebody special, you're probably going to create one in your head and just have moments.
Now,
with
when you
them.
make it
That's
music,
me. I be creating.
do you have to go through something does the music derive from an experience, or do you just look around and you can process what you got going on and then you can
Most of it is from experiences and how I feel. If I need to, I can pull it the other way around, but it mostly comes from the feel.
okay.
So, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, but I want you to have a moment where you can let people know, because I mean, we're trying to get you hooked up with her and all these other artists out here. Let them know where they can follow you. You know what I'm saying? Do you have like a website where, you know, we can find some tour dates? You know what I'm saying? I might need to be a manager, y'all. I'm a manager.
Come on here. I mean,
Yeah,
Jay
you could-
Latoya
yeah,
in the
you could-
market
you
for
could
For
one.
both of them.
Yeah, you can manage
She's
her.
in the market for
and
one.
She needs somebody to tag everybody every time she going live and all.
Yeah,
She needs
yeah.
somebody to think outside of her normal box.
Thank you. Come on here, dude.
See that? You tried
Yes.
to check me earlier, but you didn't know I was on your team.
Man.
I'm home
Come
team.
on here. You there now. You can follow me at J Latoy Music on Instagram, JLATOY Music on Instagram. On Facebook, it's I am J Latoy. You can follow me on those social media outlets for now, and then I post all of my things on there.
Okay. And you got some videos out too.
I do. It's on YouTube. But if you go on the bio on my Instagram, it links you to all of that.
All right. So if y'all want to collab, if y'all want to
Get your
just
girl
share, support independent artists out here, definitely do that. Thank you all. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
sharing
me.
that beautiful moment.
Thank
Live
you.
speak. I love live music. Like that is one of my weaknesses. Dudes, free game. If you ever want to really get me, take me to a live music concert. Okay? Free game.
Throwing it out there.
But anyway.
Hello.
Once again, thanks
it.
everybody for tuning in. Shout out to our amazing guests that
Thank you
came
for
out.
having me.
And always remember, today, tomorrow, and always stay living in today's time because
We lit.
Oh,
See that? That's the sound.
ooh,
Oh, that's not.
Ooh.
That's the sound you want to hear. When you walk up in it, and when they question and say, "Ooh."
It's lit.
You good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Act like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T. L.I.T.T. Act like it ain't lit. Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Act like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T.
He's like, why?
Ain't lit. Yeah.
You know, he one of the kids that don't know the cues. Like, what you doing, Mom? Wait. Come here.
Like my mom would be like, they'd come ringing the doorbell, and she'd be like, I'd be like, huh?
One of them kids.
Our after part said it wrong.
Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong.
Don't drop your song on me. Come on. To make your point. All right, let's take pictures. Can you take these pictures for me, please?
Of course I can. I wish my phone was on. I mean my camera, but it didn't work. Of course I can.
All right.
Which side is your good side?
So, thank you for tuning in to the